Good morning, guys. Had a great night's sleep. Fell asleep in the middle of editing again, but I don't think I woke up once throughout the night. I think I was pretty much down for the count. Temperature definitely dropped, and it's supposed to keep dropping a little bit. I bet you it got into, I don't know, high 40s maybe last night. I think that's what it was supposed to be. I've got the Senshi on this morning. It's been a while since I wore this thing, but it's so light that I've been continuing to carry it. The sunrise over the lake was beautiful, as you saw in the opening clip. Today we're planning to do like high 20s, close to 30 I think if we can. There's supposed to be a decent campsite, but there's also a bunch of lakes today, so I'm sure we will stop for a quick swim at least once. But I ain't getting in shit unless it warms up a bit, which I'm sure it will. And I don't think I have anything else to update you on at the moment, so I will catch up shortly.
Did you sign the book?
Forest, do you know what forest
Yeah, so look, you guys are going north.
Yeah.
So look out for.
Do we know like forest we're in or area?
Well, that trail magic there was once again from Ribman, the same guy who we saw at Shelter Cove. He was making ribs, he had snacks, beer, soda, fruit, veggies, all good things. Super appreciative of it. Thank you, Ribman. And we may be seeing him yet again. I think he's kind of moving up north, and meeting up with his wife, who is hiking Nobo. So she's a bit ahead of us. That's why we keep running into him. But yeah, once again, thank you very much. We've got about 2.5 miles to the next lake. I think we're going to plan to stop there, take a little break, maybe take a swim. It's starting to get pretty hot today, so swim kind of sounds nice. And we've got a lot of different options of places to swim today. All right, y'all, we just finished up lunch. Before lunch, we actually all swam in this little lake here. You can see, well, maybe you can see, there's 3 rocks right out here. You could just walk straight out to them. It was only about chest deep or whatever, but we went out there, sat on the rocks for a while, and then we sat here on the bank and had our lunch. Our friends Diesel and Lentil are here as well. They also went for a swim, but we're all wrapping up and getting moving. We're about 15.6 in for the day, and we're trying to do like 14 more hopefully. There's a good campsite at 10 from here and at 14 from here, so I think we're going to try to go for the 14, but got to get moving. It's like 3:30. Kind of been a chill day with the trail magic and the swimming and everything, so it's been a good one. But I'll check in with y'all in a little bit here. I had to laugh a little bit earlier because I had cell service. I opened my email as I always do, and I had a shit ton of comments from YouTube, more so than I have been getting. And I'm like, what in the fuck? So I look, and it's all y'all coming from Chap's channel to tell me not to quit vlogging. And I remember that day when I was just frustrated and tired of doing the vlogging thing, and I think I said something on his channel like, oh, this is gonna be Hammer's hiatus or Hollywood's hiatus coming up pretty soon or something like that. And I think he told all y'all to come give me some shit, and y'all delivered. And I did chuckle quite a bit when I saw them all. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a spiel here. I'm sure it won't surprise some of y'all, and some of y'all probably ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, because, you know, I'm Mr. Negativity, I'm Mr. Complainer, all the fucking things that I hear, whatever, that shit don't matter. But I do try to be honest. I try to tell y'all how I feel and what I think. And the main reason I'm going to give you this spiel is because I know a lot of y'all are potential future thru hikers. And of you potential thru hikers, I know a lot of y'all are probably also going to want to vlog. So I want to come out and say that I do not like doing the vlogging thing, really at all. I've thought about just giving it up completely. At this point in the hike, I don't think I'm gonna be able to give it up, you know. The main reason I'm still doing it is because I want to be able to look back on it, and I know I'm gonna kick myself in the ass if I go to look back on this journey and there's a giant chunk missing at the end just because I gave up on it. Yeah, truthfully, the vlogging thing just, it's not for me. I love content creating. You know, when I did the AT documentary, when I've done all the weekend trips, I do enjoy that shit. But I enjoy doing it after the hike is over, when I'm at home. Doing all of this shit out here when you're on a long thru hike is a whole different ball game. And I think there's probably a lot of things that people don't think about, you know, that the vlogging entails. The first and most obvious thing is you have to capture all the footage, which is probably the easiest part. But you also have to understand that it doesn't allow you to be as in the moment as you'd like to be. You know, if something cool is happening, sometimes you just want to, you know, be in that moment and enjoy it with the people around you. But those of us that vlog, it's like, oh, okay, I should take the camera out, I should get a clip of this. And you know, you're enjoying whatever it is through a fucking camera lens rather than just living it. And I do struggle with that, as I've said before. Second is the editing. Every night at the end of the day, when we're completely exhausted, you know, all you want to do is go to sleep. All the chores are done finally. It's late. You're not getting enough sleep out here ever. You're waking up early every day. But you know, I have to lay in my tent for generally a half hour each night and edit a video. And you know, that doesn't sound terribly hard, a half hour work or whatever, but I'm literally falling asleep, dozing off every night trying to edit these videos because I'm so tired. And a lot of times I do fall asleep. There's been multiple nights where I've, you know, woken up at 2 a.m. to take a piss or something, and I realize that, you know, my phone's laying next to me, there's a video half edited. I go out, take my piss, I come back to the tent, and I'll sit there and finish it at 2 a.m. or whatever, and then go back to sleep. There's also times where there's things going on at night, you know, we're having a good time, I'll push it back, wait until the next day, but then I'm a day behind. And then that day I have to do an hour's worth of work at the end of the day instead of a half hour. So you can't really give yourself a break either, because when you get far behind, it just takes more time. Third thing is the uploading, which for a while was the bane of my existence. Going into a lot of these towns where the Wi-Fi is shitty or the cell service is shitty, I'm talking hours and hours and hours to upload one video. And when you have to upload 4 or 5 videos, you know, that's a lot of time. And if you're not staying in a hotel, you know, if you're staying in a park, or the only place you have Wi-Fi is a coffee shop, it's not really realistic to sit at a coffee shop for fucking 10 hours just uploading videos. So that's why I switched to doing the release every day, you know, a shorter video every day rather than a longer video every other day, because uploading a 20-minute video, you know, sometimes was taking me overnight. You know, I would have to leave my phone open and uploading all night long, and sometimes it still wouldn't be fucking done in the morning. It was crazy. And you have to understand that I can't use my phone while the videos are being uploaded because, you know, it essentially triples the upload time. So having to just leave your phone in a corner somewhere to upload videos while you need to get all these other things done, you know, it's just another thing, another problem that it adds. And the last thing I want to say about the whole vlogging deal is a lot of people, a lot of hikers, you know, they generally just don't like it. We're pretty careful about not putting people in the videos who don't want to be in the videos or without people's permission. I mean, people end up in the videos in the background, but especially my videos, you know, I don't really like to show people's faces very much. I usually try to just keep, you know, myself on the camera. People don't like cameras in their faces. They don't want to be in the background of videos. And that's, you know, that's definitely affected the social aspect of this trail, I would say. You know, not terribly, I don't think. I don't think we're hated by tons and tons of people, but definitely a few are just, you know, not really down with the vlogging thing. It's just a lot, and it's a lot of shit that people don't think about. Things that I didn't think about until I tried it. And, you know, Chap loves this shit. Like, YouTubing and thru hiking kind of go hand in hand for him. I did not vlog on the AT. The video that I did was just built from clips that I took on my GoPro on my phone, or clips that people in my tramley sent me throughout the hike. You know, that things that were going to be recorded either way, whether I was vlogging or not. So that's what the AT movie was built off of, was just those clips that I had. But I was not actively vlogging on the AT. So I sort of have been able to experience a thru hike both ways, vlogging and not vlogging. And I gotta tell you, me, myself, personally, I don't see myself vlogging another long hike, if I do one, like this. I'm sure I would always make some sort of content about my journey, but this daily stuff, this typical daily vlog kind of thing that you see with these backpacking channels, it's just not for me. I really think that it takes away from the experience. I just want any potential future vloggers to know that that's kind of what it takes to make all this happen. So anyway, sorry, that was a longer spiel than I thought it was going to be, but I'm not going anywhere, at least as of now. I'm gonna try to ride this out until the end, unless I completely lose my mind. I do appreciate all that have been following me all this time, despite the bitching and complaining. You know, there are aspects of it that I enjoy, and that is, you know, seeing that I inspire some of y'all, I make some of y'all laugh, whatever. There are good things about it too. So thank you all. I hope you continue to stick around, and I hope I can continue to entertain for however long this journey continues. We've all been snacking on these huckleberries. Usually grab a handful of them when I walk and fucking pop a bunch of them. They turn your fucking mouth blue though, but they're pretty good. We're here at our dinner spot, having a couple of these wasabi peas from the hiker box, and I'm doing this couscous from the hiker box. I already had one round of this. It was fucking banging, so that's going to be my new thing. But we got a nice little view of the water. Skeeters aren't great though. Alright guys, we're at camp. It is late. It's like 9:30 or so. Did 29 point some odd miles today. Not quite 30, but Still a good day, especially since we went swimming and took a bunch of breaks and had some fun. So it was a good day overall. A lot of easy miles in my opinion. But the last little stretch there, I was getting pretty tired. So I'm going to crawl into this tent and get some sleep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Take care.